Hello, hello. I was tagged by Jackson Bird and Lindsay of Queer Kids Stuff here on YouTube to do the Pride Rewind tag. So, here we go. How do you identify? I identify as queer, which encompasses both elements of my sexuality and my gender. I'm still in a questioning period of specific non-binary language that feels right for me, but I swim around with terms like gender fluid, gender non-conforming, genderqueer, and demi-woman. My pronouns are she and they, and I'm kind of indifferent about it. I love the use of she and they interchangeably. And yes, I know I need to update my gender tag video. That'll come soon, but I want to find my word. Share a story of you doing something that probably hinted to everyone around you that you were queer, trans, etc. As a kid and in high school, there were a few people that I think knew I was queer before I was ready to admit it, or maybe even understand it. Sexuality was just not on my brain. I guess it was the way I talked about men and women, and there was definitely some favoritism there. A particular memory that sticks out for me is being 13 and dressing up as a Blues Brother for Halloween. Not nearly as cool looking as I wanted it to be, so I think that needs a do-over at some point. When was the first time you had an inkling that you were different? In high school, I had a lot of feelings about women, though I just really couldn't face it at the time. I remember a girl I crushed on almost kissed me once, and I nearly died. Oh, and even earlier than that, I would go through periods of presenting myself as very femme, and then periods presenting as more tomboy-ish or soft boy with an I-ish. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And the fluidity was confusing to a lot of people. They expect you to be one way or another. And if your presentation changed, particularly as a kid, in the social hierarchy of elementary school, you were perceived to be a little bit strange. And even without gender stuff, people already thought I was pretty weird and or annoying. This fluidity with my gender expression, the honesty of it, and being crushed for that honesty, as it will happen to lots of people, it definitely gave me quite the inkling that I was different. When did you first learn about being gay, queer, etc.? Middle school, really? I remember the moment it happened kind of vaguely. I think I heard it in passing. People that I knew, but in passing, someone said, yeah, she's a lesbian, referring to someone else that I knew of. So I asked, what's that? And then it was explained to me that, well, most girls, they like boys, but she's a girl who likes girls the way that most girls like boys. And my reaction to that was, we can do that? My introduction to trans people was a lot later, though. I didn't meet any out transgender people, not out to me anyways, maybe, until I was maybe 20 years old. Who was your first queer celebrity crush? Britney Spears. I know. Cliche, predictable, all the things. Tag 4 people to do this tag to. I tag Jessica Kellgren-Fozard, Stevie Bobby, Connor Manning, and Rogan Shannon. And anybody else who wants to do it. It's fun. It's great to talk about this stuff and go down memory lane. But that's all for today. Happy Pride, y'all. And I will see you eventually. Bye.